she calls me back and she's like telling me her community choir in Toronto, what they're doing from every Sunday now is going to a retirement home, spending time with those people, right?
Yeah.
And, doing playing games with them, whatever it may be. And they were so happy afterwards, after they came there for like a couple of hours. Because some of the people in the retirement home, they're very lonely, right? And, it's Christmas. And I thought that was great. She was just sharing that with me yesterday. And that's one way.
That's true. Absolutely.
So that's another way of a Christmas gift, or offering your time, volunteering your time, right? And that's what Christmas is all about, right? And
it's not just about the gifts or that. It's really about the giving, and it's about the time that you put into things. And you know what? There's a lot of people in a lot of elderly people in those homes that, don't have families come around, or don't have families come and see them for whatever reasons. Again, it's their story. It's not ours. It's not for us to get into. But at the end of the day, they're lonely, and we have to stop and think. And this is what people don't realize. We are going to be them at some point or another. And I know it's so far away for some people, and I know it's really far for me, but we still have to think about that. So what we do and how we pay it forward and how we treat others, it's our job to treat the younger generation, because I don't know what's going to happen to some people when they get up there in age, Especially with the kids nowadays, it's kind of scary.
It is. So, I encourage a lot of people out there that are listening, share your time,
Share your time.
It's not the gifts, it's your time, your most valuable time, making another person happy, whatever it may be. Do something. It's
and post it. Take a picture or something. Post it on Empowering Your Future and share it with us and share it with everybody else. We'll definitely make a comment about it. That let's see what you're doing. Let's see what everybody's doing and what the different things everybody's coming up with.
Right, and it doesn't matter. That's why we chose diversity today. It doesn't matter what culture, what background, what religion. That make another person happy, right? When they're happy, you're happy, right? So
you're absolutely right, John, and that's something I was talking to somebody about yesterday. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. It doesn't matter your nationality, your beliefs, your religion. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. None of those things matter. Your age doesn't matter. What matters is we are all human beings, and we all have a right to live on this planet.
And everybody deserves to be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why it's a good way to empower not just yourself, but empower your future. Create that with other people, right? So that's why what show is all about. We all want to empower you in many small or big ways. You don't have to take big action. You don't have to take, you can be as little as, doing
one person at a time.
Or helping somebody, put the groceries away or carrying the bags. That's one.
Yeah, what happened to that? Once upon a time when you get on, for those people that take the bus and subway, when you see an elderly person get on, I don't see anybody getting up anymore. It's like, what is going on? What happened to? Come on, people. You're going to be there one day too. Get up and be respectful. Give your seat to somebody to a woman that's pregnant. Give your seat to an older person that has a cane or that has difficulty, or that, do that nice gesture, because it will come back to you tenfold, I promise. And do it because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. Right? So it's really about everybody playing their part and doing any small thing that comes to mind.
Absolutely. And well said, and tonight, hope you learned something about who you are, and hope we shared many things with you about diversity, but the act of giving and being kind to yourself and others. So, it's really what's inside of you that what matters, right? So it's not all about the outside world. So, that's something we have to remember, right? So,
Absolutely. It's not, it's not about the outside world. I mean, it does. It has a lot to do with ourselves, but it has a lot to do with the part that we play. Each one of us on the planet plays a role into what's happening and what's going on and the future, So, think responsibly, be responsible, and,
yes, absolutely.
Take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then you definitely can't help others. So you come first, make sure that your cup is overflowing, and then make sure that you're also flowing it and paying it forward. Whether it be something small, whether it be something big, use your imagination, find out what the needs are, whether it be in your community or a cause, whatever it is.
Yes, whatever it is, you're making a difference.
Absolutely. And we'd love to hear about it too.
Right, post it up, send us an email, and and like Jen said, you're being responsible, and I hope you really enjoy, from this day on till Christmas, because it's going to be crazy out there the next couple of weeks, and be safe, and I could just imagine being in the mall. You can't walk through, but take your time, don't get frustrated, and don't stress out, and always try to remember, listeners, that it's about family, simplicity, and it's not about the gifts. And just be cautious out there when you're driving, or it's.
And you know what? Time. Smile. I want to see more smiles, guys. It's really the big thing. Smile. Smile at somebody, even if you're angry at that. Just crack a smile or laugh.
That's great. That's a good one, Jen.
Absolutely. Like, crack a smile or laugh. Or if you see somebody, that looks a little sad or that may, seem a little down or something like that, help put a smile on their face, because you never know. You can make somebody's day and it can be a perfect stranger. This brings up a thing, and I think I might have mentioned it before, but in the summertime I was driving, right? And there,
yes.
And there was this older couple in this it was an old fashioned convertible, right? It was an old Cadillac, and the woman just looked so miserable. She looked so miserable, sad. She just looked like somebody took her sunshine, right? And something kept telling me in the pit of my stomach. Something kept telling me, say something to her. And I remember catching myself in the car talking to myself, because I'm like, okay, but what am I going to say to this woman? They're driving in their car. I'm driving in mine. I'm in one lane. They're in another. And as I try to catch up to them, I'm not catching up to them because they keep going ahead of me, right, to the way that the traffic is. And I'm like, okay, but when I do catch up to her, what the hell am I going to say to her? Like, really, what am I going to say, And then finally, just before the corner that I was turning off of, they were continuing straight, and the light had changed to red, and they stopped, and then I pulled the car up beside her, and I opened my window, and I looked at her, and I cracked a joke, and I was like, I hope he's taking you out on a date in that thing, because that was the thing back in their times, try to, connect with them on their level, because you were kids once. They were teenagers once, and it's like, I hope he's taking you out for a date and that. And you know what? This woman had the most beautiful smile. When that smile it lit up her face, it lit up everything. And I could see that just that from a complete stranger, it just completely made her day. I felt it. I seen it. The energy that I got from it, it was like, it made her day, and you know what? It made my day too. Because it made my day that, I noticed her and I seen her, and she's another woman. And to all my sisters out there, sometimes, we want to be heard, but we want to be seen. And to know that a stranger can reach out to us and turn around and let us know that I see you, and
right.
you matter, I care, and you matter, is one of the most important things. So I'm going to leave you guys with that, and just let the women know, let people know, even just put a smile on their face. Let them know that you see them. Just simple words. I see you and you matter.
Mm-hmm. So true. So true.
It's important for people to know.
Absolutely. Absolutely right.
So to all our listeners, we're coming down to the bottom of the hour. I want to thank all of you guys for joining us. Again, we're just going to go over one last time. You can access us on our Facebook group, Empowering Your Future. Don't forget all the details. Don't forget to get into the book contest. We're doing a free giveaway. So I'm one of the authors in the book. Yeah. So it was a lot of hard work, a lot of vulnerability, and it's an awesome read. It's an absolute, I've been reading all the stories in there, and the authors, you know, all my partners are absolutely amazing. There's so many lessons to be learned, and to know that there are people from all different parts of the world that, you know, you get to realize how normal we all really are. You know, regardless of what, you know, you're not alone with whatever it is that you're going through. So, don't forget that. Don't forget next Monday, we'll be posting that. What's her name again? Raji, yeah.
She's going to be on, and, you know, for like half an hour, we'll interview her, and she's looking forward to, you know, to be on our show.
Absolutely. So you guys don't miss it. So stay tuned. You'll get all the details on that. And I love you guys. And we will talk next Monday. Any last words, John?
No. Have a good, safe week, and you know, do something good for another person, right? And Jen, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. And make sure you guys get you know, try to be in a contest, because it's going to change your life. The book, guys. Seriously. You know, take advantage of it.
You got it.
Thank you for listening to us, and we're empowering your future, right? So have a good one.
Have a good night, guys. Take care. See you next week.
Night.